Hey everybody, we are jumping back in with some Starfield Gate to Stars Wabajack mod list. It has done wonders for the game itself, even though the game right out of the box was my favorite game. So we're jumping back in and we're going to see if we can finally get the main mission kicked off. We have been trying again and again and again to see exactly what happens once we meet all the requirements that we set at the beginning to say, hey, present us with the artifact and let's get going. So that's what we're going to do here. But hey, before we jump in, just want to kindly mention that we are a small channel. So if you can hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, definitely hit the subscribe button just to help boost and get this out there more. That is greatly appreciated. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to click on continue and see if we can load this up. So Selena Brooks, she is level 26. She is at the point. Level 25 was our kickoff point. And you can see it's been a while since we've been in here. So let's get cracking. All right, I'm going to pause while we wait for it to finish loading. All right. We are back in. It is loading still. So we'll take this opportunity to welcome everybody in, all of you returning, and all of those of you that are new to the channel. We appreciate you. One of the things that we do here is we jump into, especially into Wabajack mod lists, specifically made for Bethesda game studio games like Skyrim, Fallout, Oblivion Remastered, and Starfield. And what we do is we go in and we take a look at these lists, not in a typical way where we're just in here reviewing and trying to highlight different features. What we want to do is jump in, roll up our sleeves, get our feet wet, get our hands dirty, and just see how it feels to be in these universes that these mod lists are creating for us, and see if it's something that we enjoy, that we want to continue playing, or things that we want to say, okay, this is the list that changes everything. This is the list that makes me want to play that game and continue playing that game. So take a moment, hit the subscribe button, jump in, hit the like button if you like this kind of content. As you can see, this is what we do. We jump in and we basically go to town and see exactly how the list holds up. Look at the stability, look at a lot of different features. Me, myself, there's a lot of added pieces to the game. Outfits, you can see we're wearing a rune outfit, actually. And it's one of my favorites for obvious reasons. Our character, Selena. And then we have Jessamine. She is obviously our sidekick. She is wearing the an updated version of the Mantis outfit, right? So these are not the spacesuits, but the actual outfits. And one of the things that we had to add to the list was a better auto hide mod to ensure that the suits, spacesuits, were toggling on and off at the appropriate time. So now we are here in Aquila City. Let's just take a look to see what we're doing. Visit Laredo Firearms in Aquila City. So you can see things are kind of laggy right about now, though. Let's see, we got deputized We still have to create one, finish one of those missions. We have our mission board. Activities. Visit Laredo's. So we just have to visit the firearm city. Okay, we got 2 skill points waiting for us. You can see we are carrying we have over half of our mass. You can see things are kind of slow. We do have some contraband on us. I'm not sure where. Look at this Gal Bank front door key. Yeah, we got that from what's the name? Where is what I'm looking for is the contraband. How do we know we have contraband? There it is. We have pure. Oh, that's right. That is absolutely right. Oh my gosh, we are the drug dealer right now here in town. We got to get rid of that. We got to let that go. Hey, Jaden Ross.
Don't be a stranger.
All right, that's all right. That's all good. For a minute there.
What?
Hello. You buying? All right, hold on. All right, let's see. What do we got? We're selling. And wait, we're selling, right? She has money. She can only afford the high grade stuff. Here. All right. Peace. We were trying to unload all our products before we leave. So, what do you think there? I'm thinking we are such awful people.
Step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on the marvelous attractions of Honest Earl's Alien Extravaganza.
Hey, citizen.
Make your way.
Hey, can you help me find my way? Any supplies? Know a place? I'm trying to find a house. Do you think trickle-down economics works? The Freestar Collective sure seems to think so. Know any goodies in town? Thank you. All right, Pete's. I don't know who you are. You're just a citizen. All right, so this guy here. Tweaker. Hey, you buying, bro? Oh, God. All right. Hey. All right. Peace. What are you? Hey.
Je vous demande pardon?
No, I'm looking for people that's buying. Got a bunch of outlaws. Ooh, another tweaker. You buying? All right.
We left Sidonia looking for a better life, only to end up like this. It just ain't fair.
Thank you for saving my husband.
You're welcome. That was from the bank job that went
Okay.
awry.
Hello. Howdy.
Hey, you buying? Okay, hold on. How much you got? All right, you got money? There. Oh, sorry. All right, peace. God, we're so
Need something to ease the pain, I can set you up.
Oh, really?
Second chances don't come easy. Takes a lot of work,
That's
sometimes a lot.
interesting
Yeah, something I
tactic, bro.
got back when I was an irresponsible kid. There's a lot of things I'd probably do differently if I had a second chance. But hey, that which doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right?
True that, bro. True that. All right.
Have a care. Sometimes it gets exciting here.
All right. I want to get that last thing of Aurora off our bodies. Well, out of our inventory before we go.
Over there. Tourist?
I give him 3 minutes before.
Don't mind this man. You get used to it eventually.
All right. Yeah, you peace. All right, we're getting serious lag right here.
Oh, it's genuine stretching the nostrils there.
Well,
You're supposed to sign a warning or something.
okay. Hold on, bro. Hey.
I'm not asking for handouts.
Okay, that's why they call you Mooch.
I'm one of those who needs a lot of money or possessions to feel good about my life.
Is Mooch a friend of yours?
Kind of. He crashes at my place. But man, he could stay too long. I kind of want to tell him enough is enough. But I don't need that drama in my life right now.
Understood.
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, you too. I want to take it, but I'm not sure we can. I'll tell you what. Quick save. Okay. Alright. I ain't mad at you. Once we move all our product, man, we can get up out of here. Alright. How much money I got right now? I don't know. I got 40K, 50K almost. Why am I asking how much money I got? Well, because first we had to get Jessamine, right? So we had to pay her.
I heard Mr. Wright's going to be looking for an apprentice soon.
A robot takes a peach of a job.
Alright, so we're gonna just head in here real quick, just to.
I've always wondered if the wilds of Aquila are as tough as everybody says.
Hey. Hey.
Aquila is one of the oldest cities in the
So
south.
we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again.
There's
Why
not
don't we just
enough to
close
do
it down?
around here.
It's
Hello,
lovely.
how you doing?
can't be.
Yeah, I'm just checking to see if you're buying.
The mayor's a lot
Hey.
of famous people
But you know,
visit Aquila.
stretch trash will come back and
Right.
loiter.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buy.
A few
Kiosk
beer bottles
right
and
here for you.
graffiti is the
Hey.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings.
Yes, man.
12K
Plenty of
to
havoc
top
gets
off
left
my fuel
unchecked.
tanks.
Aquila's really the heart of
Only
the
100K,
fucking-
100 credits. Hey, technician.
If you're looking to stay, Stone Root Inn will take care of you.
Okay.
Pardon.
Pardon me. All right. Oh,
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks.
why are you here? Okay, these people should not be down this way.
Welcome to Aquila City.
They have drifted.
Again.
Just
Who's-
here for security.
Who's got the flashlight going? All right, we'll make our way back around to Rosie. I'm not sure if I really need Rosie or if I just want her because she's available to us. I am going the wrong way. Because right now we're heading towards the shooting range is where we were headed. We want to get back to the population. I'm not ready. Ooh. That's a mod that randomly parks vehicles around.
I know your type. The free wheeling spaces.
You really going through with it?
I get tired of being ordered around. I want to be my own boss.
Hey, Tweaker.
Sorry, got to head to the farm soon.
You buying? All right, man. Have some money on you, bro. He's got 1,200. He can't afford. Maybe I can give it to him a discount. Just get it out of my system. Yeah. I know. Just. All right, bro. You're welcome, by the way, for the discount. All right, we got rid of all our stuff.
The Rangers won't help you out for free.
So now we can get going. In truth, we might want to load ourselves up. All right, so they're going to charge us 12K to fully fuel up our ship, right? But if I come in here and talk to Mr. Shepard,
I'll say right up front that if you're short on credits, I can't help you. Any more charity cases, I'll go out of business.
Understood, man.
Take a gander.
I need resources and what we're looking for. I mean, he's got a lot of good stuff that we could use. But what I really want is helium. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's got a lot of good stuff. Cosmetic, adhesive. You can never ever have enough adhesive. Positron batteries. High tensile. The funny thing is you don't need them until you do. And then when you do, you never have them. It's just crazy. Water. Yeah. What in the world, bro? You don't even have a little bit, man? Okay. Oh, my goodness. Boosted injector, we could always use. It's expensive, though. Why is Medpack so expensive? Oh, that's something I forgot to do. And I keep telling myself I was going to do it, but I keep forgetting to do it. God dang it. This has got me kind of concerned. And it's not something I'm looking forward to trying to figure out. But it is something that we have to keep note of. And what that means, and what I mean by that is, that means if we have a vehicle, our vehicle is going to need to run on a battery. And I'm not 100% on board with adding that mechanic. Basically needing fuel for your vehicle on top of everything else. At some point you get too many moving parts. And right here, I kind of feel you're getting close to that point where there's just too many things moving and too many things to be concerned about.
Slimming it at the low house.
Okay. All right. Wait. Hold on. Chill. All right. Let's get in here. See, it's saving, and that bogs everything down. So let it do its thing. And I think what it's doing is it's auto saving and trying to save. All right. When you enter a place, it auto saves when you enter and exit a place. But then there's an auto save that's happening every so often. And so
yes, what?
When that happens and the other one, so now you got both trying to happen at the same time. And I think that's what really conflicts with one another, right? Just looking around in here.
It's really an honor to be able to help.
I know where I want to go, where I need to go. All right, so we need to go all the way up to the top floor and check out the desk. Hold on a sec. Let's get that gunslinger's guy. Want to take that? Cargo hold. I don't know what that said. It said something, so we gotta figure that out. But okay, so he's there.
You got guts, no doubt about that.
Hey, bro, recruitment and retirement. But Blake, there it is, right there. Help. That's the one we want. All right, hey Marshall, you need to send somebody to come get me. Delgado knows. So I'm burned. I'm a walking dead man. All right? Time to hold up your end of the deal. Don't go think you can just cut me loose. You agreed on protection if it ever came out that I was working for you as an informant. Well, I've been rumbled. And if it weren't for me, your mission boards wouldn't be so full of Crimson Fleet ship locations. So I reckon you owe me big time. I hitched a ride to the old farm. Well, what's left of it. I'm holding out in one of the old workers' accommodation buildings. You better send someone quick. It won't be long before they catch up with me. Would never agreed if you hadn't forced my hand after that arrest. And of course, Gal Bank weren't breathing down my neck. Come on. Come get me. Now, Marshal. John Anders. All right. We got to go check out Anders. Let's make sure that's our thing. Man, this is taking so long. It's so laggy. We got too much stuff going on, I think. I know what's going on. I know what's causing the lag, but unfortunately, this isn't anything I can do. So that's our main mission. I actually kind of like this mission, but I will say this: it's very sad. And when you, in the end, when you're all completely done, it is kind of sad. But I really actually do like this mission. So we'll see. And then right now we're level 26. We are expecting at some point for the game to put the artifact in our path for us to discover. All right, let's see if we can get out of here before the autosave happens. The timed autosave is what I'm referring to. See, when you leave the building, it autosaves. And then pretty soon, on our way out, we're also going to get hit with the timed autosave. I wonder if I should just grab Rosie as a crew member. All right. What do we ride? What are we riding at? I think we're riding. Are we riding? No, what's the name? Are we riding the Mantis's vehicle? We sure are. And we do have a vehicle. All right, our trunk is empty. Yeah, we can use our trunk on the vehicle for storage. Now, we're not using Shade's vehicle tuner yet. And then I got a feeling that is something that I would love to go ahead and put in. The one thing, because a couple of things about the Shade's vehicle tuner. One, it allows you to expand the storage space on your vehicle. Also, it has auto loot properties as far as like auto looting dead bodies and auto looting the flora and fauna, in the area. Right? All you have to do is just drive past. So it picks up, auto loots the resources. It doesn't auto loot dead bodies, my bad. So you have to get out and actually loot the dead bodies. But flora and fauna, it will loot those, the animals that you shoot, but not the not actual spacers or bandits or anything like that. And then if you run past like resources, it'll auto mine for you. Is my thing all twisted up here? Or is that how it's supposed to be? I feel like it's twisted. Okay. Alright, so we're jumping straight into the cockpit. And then, am I able to? Nope. Alright, we're gonna, oh, I am. Okay, good. Let's look at our ship real quick. I want to see what our what's the name? Oh yeah, we're what, about 3/4 of the way. Oh my god. So you're telling me it was $12K for 100 units of fuel? You were gonna try to charge me a 12K for just 100 units of fuel? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So you can see we are with the Razor Leaf. That's because of the Mantis quest. We have modified it. And this is the ship we started with. So obvious upgrade in the sense of shields, fuel capacity, hull, and that are the Mantis has shielded capacity, so we have way more storage capacity. We have a much bigger reactor. Our jump distance is greater, so it's a step up and improvement all around. You can see the fancy new grav drive that we put on there. Or is that our engine? Is that our reactor? That might be our reactor. And then that's the grav drive. Either way, it looks good. All right, there we go. All right. One of the things you probably also noticed is the only two options you have is either to take off or to get up. You can no longer exit directly from the cockpit. I don't like that personally. You know, I'd love to be able to exit the ship just from, right where we are from the seat. But no, it requires you to get up now and actually use the hatch to exit the ship. So, not a fan of that change. Also, when you are boarding another ship, you have to get up from the seat. See this right there? That message that just came up. The hammer could not be stowed. I'm not 100% certain if that is something that I'm doing or if that is because of, our storage. We don't have large enough storage, and the hammer requires X amount of space for it to be stored. What I mean by is it something that I'm doing is maybe do I have to go to the vehicle and manually store the vehicle before I board the ship? That is a possibility. Maybe I need to go to the cargo hold or the computer and tell it to store the vehicle, and I'm missing out every single time in doing that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if there's a manual mechanic that I need to kick off in order to do so. All right, so we're going to set course for the Anders farm. And yeah, right now we are experiencing some significant lag every time we are trying to do something. So if this keeps up, I might have to just pause and then come back later. I know my computer is in the process of doing something else. So I'm kind of multitasking with my computer, and unfortunately it is using about 50% of the resources of the computer, and that could be a significant thing.
Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
Isn't it a good thing we got rid of all of our product before we decided to
We're done. Go ahead and land.
go? Now, one of the things that we do know is we have to go down. It's not the derelict farm, is it? I believe it's the Montero. Is it the Wagoner farm? There's an abandoned farm. God dang it, man. I don't want to land there. Can I land? All right. Let's get, all right, there we go. Come on. There it is. All right, that's what we want. Travel to Anders farm. Okay. So, yeah, so it's doing something on its own. So it's using about 50% of our RAM's resources right now to run everything and the game. And I think that's causing some hitch in our giddy up over here. And so if the case, what I'll end up doing is just basically pausing out, basically stopping the video and picking the game up later and then combining the two videos from it. So we'll see. I'll keep an eye on that. But if the lag keeps like it is, I'm gonna have to, it's gonna be disappointing. So, but you can see right here, only two options once we land is either take off, or get up. So, like I said, every time you land, you have to get up out of your seat. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and then what I was talking about is over here. So you have a navigation console, and then we also have our cargo hold, right? So with the navigation console, right, I don't know really what that's going to do for us here. Nothing really. Okay. Oops. Let's put that away. But it requires you to get up out of your seat and then walk over to the hatch. You can see we've added this. Jessamine. And then we've added this as well. And then here's our module recycler. One of the things, oh shoot. All right, so you can see we've already, this is one of the Mantis spacesuits suits that but I thought I grabbed this stuff right here. All right. We were using this for storage until we got larger storage on the ship. Now, okay, hold on. So, one of the things to keep in mind here, all right, so it put our spacesuit on us. So we're in our spacesuits. We're wearing the, can't remember what it's called now, the Nomad spacesuit. She is wearing the, I forget the name of it. Oh my gosh. No, it's not coming to me at all. So these are added in. This one here is added in through KZ, aggregation of scraps, and could be also added by zones. Zone 79 spacesuits. I do want to think it's added in by KZ aggregation of scraps. The Nomad is a standalone mod that you have to add as well to your list. All right, where are we headed? All right, industrial post. That's a farm bot. All right, abandoned outpost over there. Abandoned maintenance relay station. The farm should be, right here. Unknown. but right now it's Anders Farm. Cave. What was that noise? Here. Oh. Oh gosh. The autosave is real. Okay. Why do I still have the scanner? That's why. Is he dead, or does that mean? What is that right there? All right. Get out of the scanner. All right, get a weapon out. Does that look barricaded to you? Sure is. Whoa, what happened there? Go to first person. The pirates already beat us here. Oh shoot! All right, he may be down for the count. Sure is. Oh shoot. Okay, since we didn't. So right here, he's kind of more of a set piece as opposed to. So he had gear on him, but is locked to just that gear. So Shade's immersive looter doesn't help us here. And what I mean by doesn't help us here, it doesn't allow us to go ahead and strip him of all of his gear. All right, so we'll check that in a minute. We're checking around the house just to see. But looks like one of the pirates, we can't be sure if that's the only pirate. But right now, we'll treat it as one of the pirates has been taken out. Doors unlocked. All right, good to know. All right, I will consume one just for the sake of, hey, we need to relax ourselves a little bit. There's some membrane. All right. Membrane can be used for crafting, especially medicines. Okay, I see another dead pirate. Montera Luna Farm mortgage information. Okay. Your parents' automatic mortgage payment has been canceled, so your weekly payments must now be handled manually. If you have selected interest-only payments, so the current loan term is indefinite. If for any reason you miss your payment, your property will be locked until payment is resolved. The loan's balance can be paid at Gal Bank's New Atlantis branch. You can also let us foreclose the property and you have no further payments due. Thank you for your business. So basically, that sounds more like interest only is just renting it. You can rent the place until you no longer want it, and then we will foreclose. Your parents negotiated a no-fault mortgage foreclosure policy. This has now passed to you in accordance with their wishes. It means that Gal Bank can foreclose on the property without any credit implications to the current lendee. If you do let Gal Bank foreclose, all items on the premise become property of Gal Bank. So please clear out all personal effects and make arrangements for the relocation of your parents' remains before the foreclosure procedure begins. I am hungry. You just ate a sandwich, and you gonna tell me you're hungry? I could see if you were to tell me I'm not hungry. Alright, see, so this one, you can see we also cannot strip him of everything he's wearing. Which in a sense is kind of frustrating, but also is not. And reason I say that is this. I commented before. I've previously commented. And there he is. An injector. Bandages. Med pack. Why didn't you use them all for yourself, bro? Get off my land. Okay, we'll have to look at that one. Dear John.
By the time you hear this, I will have left for the UC. I didn't want things to turn out like this. Please reconsider. Come with me. I'll make sure Michaela always knows where I am in case you want to get in touch. Take care of yourself, John.
Undercover pirate suit. You see, here we can strip him if we want. Hey, if you're reading this, I guess the fleet found me before the Marshal sent any help. I was planning on hanging up my Crimson Fleet suit and starting over if the Marshal had come good on his word. I was even thinking about trying to find Lucy. Funny how the memories come flooding back when your head's on the gallows. I should have gone with Lucy when she asked. That was the message we just heard, I think. That new UC life was... that new UC life she was chasing would have meant I wouldn't have been here, and maybe my folks would still be alive. I was so stupid. It's all my fault. I was mad at Lucy. My pride was hurt because she didn't want to stay on Montera Luna with me. She moved into her uncle's farm after her parents' accident. They were scientists working for the UC, and she was desperate to follow in their footsteps. I got drunk that night, left the cigarette burning, must have fallen out of the ashtray onto the sofa, never noticed the cigarette. Just stumbled drunk out into the field to look up at the stars the way Lucy and I used to. I woke up to the sound of the farm hands screaming that the house was on fire. The farmhouse was a blazing inferno. Nothing and no one in that house survived. And that survived that night. And I had to live with the realization I had killed my own parents. Just after that, the gal bank came calling to make sure they would still be getting their pound of flesh. With the recent crop failures, I had no other choice than to find another way to pay the mortgage. That's when I started doing small jobs for the fleet, which inevitably ended in bigger jobs and moving on to the key. That was until I got caught that one time and had to make a deal with the Marshal over at Aquila. Lucy would be horrified. She always had such a strong moral compass. She was a truly good person. I wish I could say sorry to her. I wish I had supported her, gone with her. It says I though, but I thought staying here to help my folks run the farm was the right thing to do. But it couldn't have turned out worse. Right now, I would give anything to see her again. Just one last time. Anyway, stranger, the suit, helmet, and pack are all yours. If you want them, just do me a favor. Promise me you'll find Lucy. Tell her I'm sorry. Tell her that I always loved her. She was, and always will be, the one. You tell her that. Alright, you could start by checking out her uncle's farm. I doubt she's been back there for years, but she may still be writing to him or her cousin. I expect her diary may still be there too, in her old room. It's the Wagoneer's place. These are the coordinates. unfortunately, we couldn't get to him in time to save him and let him be able to go do this himself, right? So now we got to go deliver the bad news. Ooh. So the gun. Get Off My Land is a legendary shotgun. Holds 6 rounds. Does 151 damage. Deals double damage to targets with full health. Rapid, 30% increase in attack speed, 10% reload speed. Shattering, break through even the strongest armor. Plus 15% damage, minus 15% target resistance. It's fully automatic, high powered. Can't be mad at that. I mean, it's not 100% as good as this one, right? But it gives us options at this point. Now, the way I used to play this game, and I say used to because I wouldn't rightly do it to you guys, but how I play this game and how I like to play it is, and then, as you can see, we need these for research. Is so I'll land in a landing zone, right? I'll turn on my scanner. And then you saw, just like we did when we first got here. And then see, there's an industrial post there. There's a cave there. An abandoned maintenance bay over there. And an abandoned outpost over here. So the way I would play, this is how, when I land in a spot, you know what I mean? Yeah, the place is empty, you know, besides what is put here by the quest. Yeah, it's pretty barren and pretty empty. But that's not what I see. Right off the bat, I see 4 different points of interest. 3 of which, especially this one and this one, seem like pretty significant and pretty interesting points of interest. Anything that says abandoned, derelict, or whatever, that tells me there's the chances that there's somebody held up there, some sort of baddie, whatever. Loot is basically what I'm seeing. Every time I see the word abandoned or derelict or, discarded or whatever, that says loot to me. And then so those 2 places are places I want to get to and check out. So before leaving here, I would actually head out to those places, check them out, and then along the way, you're going to discover more options, more places, and then possibly even check them out as well. So this one landing zone here would be a couple of hours of just gameplay for me, right? So that's why sometimes for me, it's like, I don't understand. I don't get it when people say, well, there's nothing to do. It's like, what are you talking about? Every time you land someplace, there's something to do. There's somewhere to go. There's something to investigate. And then again, the other thing too is you got to be willing to use your imagination. You got to engage yourself as well. And you know what I mean? It is what you make of it. And if I got to hold your hand the whole time to give you something, to do, then yeah, what are you doing here in the first place? And it's kind of like that's why some of these games for me don't rightly hit for me, because some of it's just monotonous. Here, go here, kill this enemy. Go here, kill these enemies until you get to the boss. Kill that boss. Here, go here, kill these enemies until you get to the boss. Kill that boss. Right? And it's like, okay. And even whatever, loot and things you can gain in the process, that's still not enough. Where's the engagement? Where's the RPG? Where's the, leveling and, role play? And, and you could say, well, where's the RPL elements, in not having any. See that right there, the hammer could not be stowed. That piece is actually bothering the crap out of me. All right, let's get to Wagner Farm. Now, the fact that they use Wagner Farm over again. So, for those of you that played before, as part of the deputized quest line, Wagner Farm does become a point of interest that we have to go to once we start working with Emma and she starts evaluating us as possible or potential deputy material. So it's interesting that this quest mod added in, is also using the Wagner Farm. So again, you gotta get up. See, I like having that middle button there so that you could just say, okay, let's go. But no, you got to run all the way back here. Oh, it's all the way back here. It's like, you know what I mean? Only thing the button does, it takes away that little sprint to the end of your ship.
Hazard alert.
Must be, is it a windstorm? So this is the Wagner Farm, and actually, this is the busiest I've seen it. I think there's a mod here that expands the farm.
Don't you worry, those walls are solid.
Now, see, since when do you just walk into people's houses and decide, hey, I'm going to just go and start searching through all your stuff? How many people lived in this room? Lucy, oh God. Dear Diary, last night I finally plucked up the courage to tell John about my interview with the UC. As humanity pushes further into space, new antibiotics and antivirals are always going to be needed to counter the new bacterial and viral threats mankind will encounter. This is what I've studied for all these years. I don't feel like I belong here. I am eternally grateful to my Uncle Waylon for taking me in after my parents died, but I spent the first part of my life growing up in UC space, dreaming of becoming a UC research scientist like my parents, doing something that makes, you know what? We're going to hold on to that. And downstairs is another item that we need. And why stay in here and get irradiated or whatever? All right, there it is. Hi, Michaela. Hey, how are you? How's Uncle? I'm settling in well. I feel very at home working in the laboratory. Everyone seems nice and they're very welcoming. I met someone today who worked with mom and dad. They said they were headhunting talented individuals to transfer to another facility. They asked if I would like to see where my parents had worked. I have accepted the offer, although they didn't give any details about what I'd be working on. There will be an increase in pay and responsibilities, so it all sounds very exciting. I'm not supposed to share the coordinates of the new facility. They said it was a UC black site. All sounds very cloak and dagger, but as your family, I'm sure it'll be okay. I just wanted to make sure you could get any messages to me should John get in touch. Have you heard from him? In your last message, you said there had been a terrible fire at the Anders place. I hope John is okay. I miss him terribly. I have just been throwing myself into the work here to try not to think about him, at least for a little while. It helps, I guess. Anyway, give my love to Uncle Waylon. Miss you both. Lucy. And the coordinates. Okay, so what we can do now is leave. Now, this is kind of annoying, and I'm hoping it is just some sort of storm that's brewed up and is causing that radiation thing.
Old man Wayland's hanging in there. The crops aren't gonna tend to themselves.
Lung damage became worse. Oh, even worse.
Nice
Alright,
day
he's a
for some
farmhand. Hey.
Hello.
Alright, he can't help me. Hopefully we have enough fuel. See, and then here's the thing, right? Alright, let's go over here. Let's just double check. Drive, trunk empty. There's not much else we can do. What is this? This is control console. Alright. There's a console right here. Let me see what this does. Alright, so that just does that. That doesn't do anything specific that we need. Alright, so resources. Aid. We have a lot of stuff in our aid. A lot of weapons. Yeah, put that away. Put that away. All right, what is so heavy here? And it may not be that there's some things that are so heavy. There it is. All right, so we don't need to be carrying those around everywhere we go. We need them, but not on us. All right. Okay, now that we're on board. Mobilizer. Nope, injector. We only have 3 of those, and then 3 snake oils. That should cure poisoning that we got from the air. Alright. Okay, now we gotta head on over to the black site and hope our fuel holds up. See that? Cannot be stowed. That message is so annoying. Alright, wrong thing. Alright, so here, travel to the coordinates. Let's see if we can make it. Chances are very good. Oh, it's just over here. Wait. It's over in the soul system? Really? Okay. We don't have any contraband on us, so we should be good. I'm still not sure how I feel about there's a couple of mods in here that change, take off, landing, the grab jump itself, the visuals that we see. Holy cow, where are we? Titan. Okay. I added you. Scan. Alright. Undisclosed facility. Right? Is that right? Yeah. Right. So this is an extreme condition planet. Well, it's not even a planet, it's a moon, Titan. And I believe it is very cool. So, again, you have to get used to a lot of the things that this makes you do. Sometimes quality of life, convenience, is taken for granted or not, considered. And one convenience could be someone else's annoyance, right? It's like, well, it doesn't feel right just to be able to go right from the pilot seat to outside. It's like, why is that? In my opinion, for me, what it says is either my imagination just doesn't hold up and doesn't allow me to just let that go, right? Because I mean, significant, seriously, that's really what it is. It's like, do I need to see myself go from the pilot seat all the way to the hatch in order to believe that it's possible for me to leave or exit the ship? You know what I mean? And then for some of us, and I know there's a lot of you out there, and feel free to comment. Let me know what you think, right? There's mods that make you be able to see yourself sleep. Is it really necessary for that? Is it necessary that I see myself, travel the distance from the cockpit all the way to the hatch to exit my view, the ship? Not all the time. Not all of us want to see all these things every single time. And so, yeah, it does beg the, so it really does make a difference. And again, quality of life mods, right, really do play, or quality of life mechanics do play a huge role in what we see and how we see it, and whether we actually enjoy what we see. And then for me, being able to go from the cockpit to the hatch is, in truth, is not even worth the time to think about it, let alone put together something to make sure you have to traverse the ship to get to the hatch every single time. You know what I mean? It wasn't something that was missing for me. It wasn't something that says, oh, this game sucks because I can't do that. I can't see that. Because in all honesty, the vanilla version allows you to get up out of your seat and walk to the hatch.
I never really saw the point of visiting places like this.
So it wasn't that it added a feature. What it did was it removed a quality of life feature that you didn't have to use. If you didn't like it, you didn't. You didn't have to use it. All right. So you can see the extreme condition of the planet. We are now wearing our full suit along with the helmet. Our target is out here somewhere. So you can see there's 4 different resources on the planet. So this is where we landed. Unexpected ecological feature. There's a cave over there. And I am thirsty. And then there's our target. But this is probably the black site right there. Our target is over there. Coordinates. 59 meters that way. Is there a bridge? So what I'm looking for is a way down. Now, yes, I've done this mod before. Oh shoot. Alright. Well, you have to learn how to do that. So, perfect. Let's do this. Let me get out of here. Let's go in here real quick. Again, we're still experiencing a lot of lag. And I want to favorite that and put it right here. We're going to go ahead and go with it right now. I'm curious. So, where we're trying to get to, I'm going to take a different route than I did the last time. I just want to see what it does. A lot of walkways or little areas here. So let's see if we can come around from a different angle. One, because now you might say, well, do you know what to expect when you get there? Well, I kind of remember what to expect when I get there. It's been a long time. It's been a while. Hopefully Jasmine is with us. It just means I'm coming from a different angle than I did the last time. That's all. As a matter of fact, I still think you have to come the same, not the same way, but you're going to come up upon the same thing. And so I don't know that it's actually going to matter from which side you come in at. Oh, this lag is real. See, alright, gotta wait for that to be done. I might actually turn that off. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. I appreciate the auto saves. But I don't appreciate the lag as a result of the autosave. Pirates. I see UC Marine, but I also see pirate brigands. Oh shoot. Oh, yeah. The lag is causing me to all over the place. Okay. I know this says "get off my land" is the name of the thing. All right, we need that for sure. See, this is what I was talking about before. So we could strip these guys. So I can take that. I can't really see, but we can strip them. We got the maelstrom there. Okay. Not accessible. I think we're bleeding already. Alright. Since we're bleeding, we need bandages, and a lot of times when you're bleeding or like that, if we go into a crouch, a lot of times that only exacerbates the bleed and causes it to be worse and drains us of stamina. What I mean by that is, so we go down and start moving. This one, okay. This is interesting. Look at the name, Marcus Sanaa. Something to keep. But what I do want to do, since we can, is go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, so we're going to take our time coming around here. We're going to check this place first. Fruit cellar. Alright. Don't need a coffee mug. Got anything? Ooh. Yeah, we'll take weapons, wall. We'll take cash for sure. Give me that breadstick. What's in the weapon case? Oh, we'll take that. Yeah. Oh, ammo is definitely appreciated. Alright, let's see what they've been doing up here. Okay, conference door control interface unlocked. Okay. Anything over here? Nope. But there is a history of xenobiology. Alright. Ooh. There's some good stuff on there. Some good eats. What is that? What does this computer do? This computer? There it is. What's that doing? Maintenance. Alright, dude. The thermostatic failure within the cryogenics lab. Access to the area is now restricted at all times. Heating within the facility has been increased to compensate. Alright. I ain't needing to worry about that too much. Really. Because... oh, shoot. Alright, hold on. I've got the... God dang it, girl. Get out of the way. What the heck is going on? Okay, so... alright. How much what? How much? Girl. Alright, get out of the way, girl. There's still somebody over there. Oh, shoot, I'm getting shot. Where am I shot? Where? Who? Are you serious? Is she shooting me?
You want a piece of me?
I'm gonna get back in her line of sight. Do I have to take her out? Did she just freak on us? She did. That is very disappointing. I just healed you. Is there? Are we seriously really being shot by her? See, we're cramping right now because of the burns and the other thing. Oh, now she's telling me I'm carrying too much as she just kept shooting at me. Oh, shoot. Gotta keep my head on a swivel right now. Can't see. You reload. Who else is shooting at me? Probably her. It's not, but right now. No. Can't save in the middle of a freaking fight. Alright, so we're cramping up. Alright, we need the heal paste. We need bandage. And then we also need which we don't have favorited. Let's get an injector. And we do have an injector favorited. We should have done a. So you see, we had to shoot her and get her back on whatever. Alright, so we're over encumbered. But we might as well get all these people going here. Unfortunately, we still... She and I really need to have a serious conversation about what just happened. Don't you think? Because she was shooting at us. She was shooting at us. And I mean, we literally had to put her down. All right.
Easy picking. I got you.
I hate that little quick time or whatever that it's trying to do that it isn't doing.
I know I saw someone. There you
You did see someone. All right, somebody's in here floating around.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Again.
Help.
See, she shoots me.
Cap.
I'm gonna heal you. She gets mad at us when she hits that little whatever. And then starts shooting at us. So she bugs out whenever the what's the name takes place, kicks in. Even though it's not our fault. But that makes her completely unreliable. All right.
Need a hand? I'm up for that.
Take her down.
Where are you originally from?
Gagarin Landing. It's an old mining town in the Alpha Centauri system. I grew up on the streets with a gang of other orphans. Got a lot of fond memories of that place. When the time comes to hang up my hat and retire, I'd like to go back.
All right. Any more
Hope
questions?
I kept you interested.
Oh, you. Once we figure out what's going on with you, I want you to. Oh, nothing we can do. You're stuck with us. Okay. I don't know what's going on. What just happened there? I don't know. Gotta get back. Gotta get back. All right. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go to the first person right now. Reload. We're gonna have to find ourselves a different weapon to use because we don't have enough ammo on this weapon, and I think we also have. I don't know if the Tesla rubs in the showers. Yeah, this is lagging so far behind right now. This report may be lengthy, but I urge you to read it in full. All right. Gotta head. It says to head upstairs to the autopsy lab. All right, and we are injured again. Yeah, this is so laggy right now. Okay. All right, we gotta get moving here. Alright, so they're out there. We already took care of them.
I was gonna offer you a lockpicking lesson, but I don't think you need it.
What do you got there? Anything? Ooh, a lot. Alright, let's take that too. Alright, alright, Lab results. Virus administered, subject 44, virus administered, deceased. Approved for antibody testing. Alright, subject 27. What is that? Infantry Alpha. Hazmat suit. Okay. Oop. Alright, let's get on over here to cargo and let's get over to my inventory. Yeah, we got so much crap on us. I can give her you for right now. How much ammo? Same. This one. Alright. You can go. What is this? Extended barrel. 66. What are you? MCX Spear, you're only 44. 40. Dang it! That's not the one I wanted to get rid of. God damn. Here's the back. Alright. Explorer. Huh? Okay. What do you got? You furious in each hit? We got 1,300 rounds. Alright. We're gonna switch to you for now. And we don't need all of these spaces for sure. Alright. We need any of them. Oh, that one's what's that? The Mantis? We haven't decided about that. Ooh, we like this Corsair one. Ooh! Undercover pirate spacesuit. It's better than the one we got. It's got ballistic shielding, heavy shielding, and gravitic composites. I just don't like the chameleon. We might have to pull some of this stuff off of this one. It's light. We're gonna put you away for now. And then the packs. I'm not sure if I have the environmental seal as part of this. And that's the undercover helmet. Alright, we got a lot of stuff we're holding on to here. Oh, we finally got the vest. Finally got the vest. We got the B1 outfit. My favorite outfit is the Ecliptic Dawn outfit. We don't need it, but I don't see what tactical glasses is doing for us because oh no! The game has crashed. Oh my god, we're having all kinds of problems. So right back where we started last time. Quick save. Alright. Let's do this first then. Alright, let's go here. Alright. here. This, that. And then just in case, only 73 rounds. Not gonna keep that. All right, spacesuits. All right, let's put away all the non-special suits first. Okay, we'll put that away. That away. Yep. Okay. Packs. We're just gonna start down here at the bottom. Alright. Helmets. Start down here. Alright. Barrel. It's not really gonna make a difference for us. Alright, we're good. Save. Alright, now we're gonna come back around here.
Done already? Damn, I was hoping for a smoke break.
Alright. Apps. We know the one guy's ready for testing. Alright, one less digipick. Okay, 3. Alright. Lesson learned was save and save often, as with all Bethesda games. God damn, what was that? Did you see that? Okay. So first things first. Let's pick a weapon that we want to use. What is this? Refined O6 saber. That's 40 in the clip. We decided though that we were going to go ahead and go with one of the shattering guns. This one also has 50. This one has 30. It's semi-automatic. This, we're gonna go with that. We don't have that many rounds for that one. Okay. All right. I like the skin. The urban camo. Alright. Kinda hidden. We'll take the chicken. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll also do you like that as well. Ooh, 12 points. No, we're not leaving that. What's yours worth? 11. Oh dang, that one worth. This drumbeat is worth 5, under 5. Yours worth a lot more. Alright, it's fully automatic too. There should be somebody in here. Wasn't expecting dead people. Medical. Archon. Okay. You've got. Okay. That left trigger is very sensitive. Very sensitive. Not really grabbing. Paramore. Gotta love some Paramore. Very sensitive. Very sensitive. Oh, having trouble. Okay, we'll take that. Two. Alright, what do you got here? Oh yeah, we'll take that. What do you got there? Nope. We'll take those for sure. What do you got here? You hear that? Just give up. It sounds like you gave up already. When you're begging me to quit. We're taking that. We're taking that. That. We'll leave you those. How's that not fair? What do you got? Crimson Fleet sightings. Okay. We gotta find the key.
Come on, wherever you are. Where do my heads go?
Kidding? Was that it? Really? That's all it took? Okay. What was your spacesuit worth? Nothing. Well, it was worth 8, but okay. Informed consent, prison scrubs.
This one's mine.
Hey. Alright. Right here. Oh, we're gonna take that antique toy. Alright, read the memos. Alright, I'm sorry, but the amount of bodies you have been sending through the autopsy lab recently does not sit comfortably with me. I'm aware that these are volunteers made up primarily of prison population and so-called lifers, but they're still human beings, and I wonder sometimes if they truly understand the contracts they're signing. Some of the other research staff are starting to notice that the volunteers we bring in through the rear exit and hurriedly escort to the lift in the storage area never leave this facility alive. Memo from Marcus Sanan. I understand your concerns. However, The pursuit of knowledge is sometimes not without its casualties. All right. Yeah. Thank you for your response. I'm not sure aware of the risk. Really covers dying while writhing and screaming in agony. But I can see when I'm getting nowhere with you. You will have my full report by Monday of next week. We're conducting a research study on classified. We are inviting you to participate in this study. If you agree to participate, you'll be asked to undergo a variety of tests and procedures for a period of 6 weeks. These tests will involve, but are not limited to, the taking of blood samples and the measurement of vital signs. Risk and benefits. There are substantial risks involved, but this will have been discussed with you during your interview. These risks include, but are not limited to, complete organ shutdown and death. In the event that you should not survive the study, a compensation package for your family has been arranged. Whiskey. Oh, gotta have the cereal. Nautical compass.
Wasted time.
All right. Do we want to go through the trouble of opening every locker to check every locker to see if by chance there might be a personal groomer inside? Nothing. Okay, so where are we headed? We got to go down and over. Have we been here already? Looks like we've been here already. So we want to go there. So how do we? I think the down elevator. Here, let's go this way. Oh shoot, maybe I was wrong. Okay, so we were in here. Hold on a sec. Alright, heal paste. We can make snake oil. And we can make 5 of those. Injectors do the same thing. Immobilizer. Paste. It's just that we found that we have a great need. Alright, so we fought our way into here. Requires a key. God dang it. So we didn't find a key on anybody. There it is. Clear this area first. Come down through here. want to get over there. Mm-hmm. Oh, snap. Let's check over here first. God dang. Good job. Good job. All right, we're not ready for that. I don't think we're ready for that either. All right, go back over here. Hit that, feed that. Okay. Ooh. More, we'll take that. Gotta remember that. Okay. All right. Sorry. And we checked everything in here, right? Oh, we didn't, because we would have taken the vacuum tape for sure. That's right. We have to go this way first. You. Ooh. Ooh. That's all we can do there. You know, look at that money, man. Just I have taken the project. It is with me and safe for now. Evacuation is in progress. Leave everything else and get out now. You know the drill. There's nothing here worth losing your life over. Lucy Wagner, acting chief scientist. She's right. Nothing worth losing your life over. Get out now. Okay. Let's see. Right. We gotta go. This way. Right? And we checked all this over here? Sure did. Yeah. Excuse me. Alright, and then we already looted you. Alright. Yep. We'll take that hazmat. accessible. We get the facility key at the very end. All right. Where are we going? Back up this way. Come on. Oop, wrong button. Alright. Which way we need to go? I don't know. It's telling us. Did we come out too soon? What's over here? Travel to the coordinates. Ah. Alright, so we gotta find our ship. God dang it. That thing is so freaking sensitive. Either that or my fingers are just... Alright, we gotta get back to the top. Are you fucking kidding? Finally. Okay. Requesting an autosave. All right, let's take off. Hopefully we have enough fuel. Read the terminal, travel to the coordinates. Wait a minute, what terminal? Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me. Read the terminals. I should read the terminal. Maybe it has information where Lucy was headed. What fucking terminal? Evacuation. Let's see. Taking a project that is with me and safe now, right? Sometimes this is the problem you face. Unfortunately. So we gotta go back. We had to go back, jump back in, and read the fucking terminal that we should have been prompted to read before we left. If that was going to be a significant piece of the puzzle. Right? I left thinking, hey, we got all the information we needed. Coordinates were put at the bottom of another note. Why not here?
Hazard alert.
One sec. Hold on. All right, so there's only the sit option. Okay. Reason I said hold on is because what concerns me is whether, like, out in the blackness would cause you to have issues on your ship and stuff like that. As far as I know, though, we don't have any mods
Hazard
like that.
alert.
You know what I mean? So in our ship, we shouldn't be experiencing any issues. Okay, so when we came up and out of the black site, we came up this way, right? And the exit should have been right down there, right? See if we can get back in. Seriously? Mm-hmm. Data Alright, evacuation. Read it. Alright, so now we know where she went. Yeah. We had to come all the way back down here. See, too bad. Well, maybe I can. See, no, I can't. Let's just Where's the Roslyn? Is that the Roslyn? Find the Roslyn. I don't know that I want to go all the way to... Except I don't want to go anywhere where I might have to get scanned. See, again, there was always a button there that just allows you to go ahead and say dock. You know? Board is what it would say. And of course, now you got to get up out of your seat. And boom. Again, just a tedious ad, in my opinion. Not worth it. I don't know why. Oh, I do know why. I hit the wrong button. Okay. Well, as long as it's not stealing. They want us to go down. Oh, wait.
Considered a life of crime, Cap.
I know, right? I'm so good at it. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the value of that. Oh, heck yeah. Yep, we're gonna take that. We're gonna take that. Alright. Read the entries made by Marcus. It seems we have persuaded Lucy Wagner to join our ranks. If she is as smart as her mother, she will be a valuable asset to the team. Assist to the team. Her extensive experience in microbiology and specifically virology will be very useful in developing a means to tame blah blah blah. With a viable biological weapon in our arsenal, we will be well prepared for whatever conflicts the future may hold. So Lucy's asking questions. I was hoping that by now Lucy had come to terms with the death of her parents, but her questions are incessant. There are no other staff here who were working at the facility when the incident happened, and I am therefore bearing the brunt of her inquisitive nature. Work on my project is challenging, the UC is not supportive, and there is no one here of equivalent intellect who I can bounce ideas off. Thus, I retire here to my ship to be alone with my thoughts in search of the breakthrough I need. I need a way to enhance rudimentary cellular memory for my next clone. To be born again with all of your memories, experience, and knowledge, and then have the opportunity to build on that. A Marcus Anon throughout the ages, constantly reincarnating to become the best version of Marcus Anon possible and achieve immortality. Okay, so how much is that portable CD player worth? Not much. Alright. What else do we got there? Pilot helmet isn't worth that much. much. The spacesuit, not worth that much. Ooh. United Colonies cap. Oh, look at that. That's worth a little bit of something. Right there. The value has been nerfed a bit. Gotta love that. Okay. Chunks potato. We don't eat chunks. Impact grenade. Impact grenade. Single malt whiskey, right? Research station. All right, we got that, but we got another place we need to check. UV. All right. Okay.
Look, we're carrying too much junk around.
Yeah, I know, but we can rectify that in due time. And there she is, Miss America. All right. I do want to. Yep. And yeah. Hey, Lucy.
What are you doing here? What do you want?
Don't worry. Don't want any trouble. John sent me.
John?
Mm-hmm.
You spoke to John. He asked you to come here.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry. But John has passed, and he left this message for you.
I see. Thank you for finding me and letting me know. It's difficult news to hear. We were really close once. I will read this slate later in privacy, if that's okay.
Yeah. Are you okay? What's with the coughing and the blue suit?
I had to get the virus away from the pirates. When I reached the exit, I remembered our files had chipped. I couldn't get past the scanners without triggering alarms, so I injected it. I put the suit on board before I started to shed the virus.
Wait, you injected yourself with the virus?
I couldn't risk it getting into a human population. With pirates flooding the place, there was no time to do anything else. Don't worry, the suit will protect us both. My immune system's compromised. It should buy me a bit more time for the journey.
Anything I can do to help?
Ship's on autopilot. It's set to jump the ship, all its data, and the last of the virus, i.e. me, into the sun. I need help, though. There's a leak in the pipe over there, and I need tape to fix it. Once pressure is restored, I can make my final journey.
Alright. What kind of tape?
I need some high-grade vacuum tape. You'll find the tape in a makeshift hut at the back of the landing pad I took off from. It's at the rear of the facility, up the hill, past the wind turbines. Please hurry, time is short.
Alright. You see, that's what we loot before we have to leave. Because now we can yeah, we gotta run all the way back. Because I couldn't remember I don't really think we could have grabbed it before we left, but I couldn't remember it anyway. All right, so undock. And then, so of course, you have contraband on board. Add a destination to the moon's orbit. No. I think we can get away with it. Hold on. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Quick save. Alright. Go back here. Let's try it again. Nope. We're going to run right on over there. Retrieve. So we have contraband on ship.
This is UC Security.
Are you freaking
Prepare to be scanned for contraband.
Stop. Alright, this might be the wrong one. If it loads up and we're at Titan, load razor leaf. Okay. So first thing we do, come here, and then you see this. All right. So all of it is on the ship. While we're doing this, might as well dump this in there too. For now. All right. Miscellaneous. Okay. We're carrying around. Quick save. Nope. Travel. Now, sorry about that. On our person, there's no shielding. There's no hiding it. Now, we have a 59% chance to avoid the scan because it's in the shielded cargo. It should be higher than that. Okay.
And we're done.
All right. Thank you.
New homestead.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now we can head over to the black site. $59% doesn't seem exactly right for what the calculation should be, but here's how I understand it. You have X amount of shielded cargo, and then based on the amount of contraband you have, the percentage of that total amount, right? The higher the percentage is, the more likely you will get detected. So if you have 1,000 shielded cargo and you're carrying 5 contraband, the chances are very low. But if you're carrying 990 the chances are very high because now you know.
Hazard alert.
Okay, so over in here, high grade vacuum tape, and guess what? Black market antiquities. Okay, hey, little something for coming all this way, right? Okay. Why can't? Are you freaking kidding me? Wait. I'm not even sure. But F it. There she is. Like I said, after a few times, it's already annoying for me. But I would say after about 10, 20 times, very annoying. Hey. Here's your tape.
Thank you. I couldn't do this without you. I'm glad I didn't shoot you as soon as you came on board. I had a chance to read John's slate while you were gone. It's a tragedy how things turned out for both of us.
Oh. I'm glad you didn't shoot me either. I am sorry about John, though.
I just hope that if I meet John again in another life, we do better. There's nothing worse than regrets. Regrets of things done and the things you didn't do. I don't have much, but I want you to have this as a thank you. I won't be needing it now. Found it when I came on board. Marcus did love his old Earth memorabilia. That and his unsanctioned cloning experiments, of course. Once you're back on your ship, I'll transfer some credits too.
Alright. Hold on. Grab that. Let's see what you got down here. That. Ooh. Because it doesn't look like you're going to need to actually shoot anybody now. Okay. Where you're going. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Peace. Alright, let's get up out of here. Okay. Where is she? Alright, we went up. Alright, so she'd be down. Right? There she is. Alright, don't want to dock with you. Alright, undock from Rosalind and leave Mercury's. Travel to the coordinates. We're not traveling back to those coordinates. By the way, as a matter of fact, we're getting out of this system. Because right now, just not sure. What's this? Ariel, Crimson Fleet Ghost. Do we have a mission to kill them? Mars. We don't want to go to Mars. What's this? Uranus? I'm just curious what's going to happen over there. You have found an Astra. This rare currency can be found around the galaxy. Alright. Boarding derelict. Uh-huh. Okay. There you go. There you go. Oh, shoot. Well. Where's the other guy? There you are. I kind of missed what she transferred over to us. Looks like she transferred an Astra over to us. At least. Where are we? Ariel. Alright, copper and what? H2O and water. Really? So this is us. Kind of want to set course there. Shouldn't be anybody there. I just want to scan it. Should be like a...
This is gonna be good.
Oh, dang.
Wrong place, wrong time. Shit. It's the mantis. Mantis!
Did you hear that? It's the mantis. Get out of here. Oh, look. They got friendly all of a sudden. Don't they understand that you can't be my friend? You're spacers. That trying to be my friend is not going to help you. It's really not going to work out for you. But hey, we got some fuel out of this. Let's say hi to our new friends.
Weapons locked. Destroy him.
Oh, dang. Where? There it is. Merchant freighter.
Yes?
Hey, let's trade. You got anything?
Take a look.
You're a merchant freighter. Let's see. Anything worthwhile? How much money we got? We got 50K. I was hoping that we would have more than that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks. You guys be good. Hey, where's is it? There it is. Scan. An ice giant. Yeah. All right. Whoa. Are we about to crash? So again, I want to say I've had to do this little thing probably about 12 times too many through this, just this one session. Nice. 420 credits paid for maintenance, ship services. See a ton of missions. Ooh. Oh, put that away. All right. First things first. How much money? You got your normal 5K. Let's see. We'll go ahead and sell. Mm-hmm. Oh, out of money already. All right, let's hope he has way more.
I really did think this place would see a bit more action.
Marcel, why are you sitting on
If
the
there's
job,
anything
man?
I can do for you, please say the word. By all means.
He's got 11. You got 11K. That's it? Man, dude, you suck, man. All right, let's see. Maybe he can buy all of our stuff. All right, let's jump over here. And god dang it. Can't buy that. All right. All right. Let's see what you got for sale. Anything worthwhile. That's actually pretty chill. That is actually very chill. That's actually pretty cool right there. Um got the little exosuit on there, exo servos on there. Look at the mercenary. Got the liquid cooled nomad. Got the black. Oh dang. The Mach 1. The refined mercenary. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Okay. Okay. Look at that one. All right, cool glasses. Yeah. We'll go with the cool glasses. All right. Now here we'll go with that. Zipper bandages. Not seeing a whole lot of other stuff. We'll take that as well. I don't want to grab these yet, but I think I need to. Yeah. Heal paste. Okay. Resources. All right. I have no idea what this is. Really? Okay. A quantum modulator. Really? What do you, what? Here, let's take the digipix. Okay. He's got 6,500, so he can afford what we're selling. All right. See that? And then all right, let's see. Oh dang. Okay, so real quick, just a heads up. Had we not been able to, we would have been able to put everything right here. Okay, so it's not like we would have been stuck, but we would have had to have done everything we can, first. Okay, this is good. That is a pharmacy, pharmaceutical lab, right? Did you just not load? Okay. Yeah, not sure what's going on there. I do want to look here, and then, like I said, I don't recall if I put it on here, if I added the mod, and if I didn't, then yeah, we're in trouble. Okay. So you see we have the Cortana outfit that eventually we'll be able to. Okay, Cortec though. What can we do with the Cortec? We can do a helmet. We can do a boost pack. Crimson Fleet. We can do the gloves. All right. Okay. Takes a moment to reset. It looks like. All right, there we go. And then we got the vest. We can make another vest if we want. So So we have that. We do not have what I'm looking for, which is called the environmental seal. So I have to remember to put that mod on. So okay, so we can create the tacky suit. And we just need titanium. Nice. Alright. Let's hold on. I want to see. Does that also require 1 titanium? So we can see the difference. Okay.
Nice hat.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Alright. I'm not going to worry about the helmet for right now. I'm just curious about the suit. Now, what I do like is you can see...
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems, and they like to use old, abandoned facilities as outposts.
Okay.
You know, the ones left over from the Colony War.
Alright, so we can make the Varun jacket. I'm gonna make one of those. And you can see that pretty much did as it can't do much else. But here's why I did that. Alright, so now this is us. Oop. There we go. Alright, so let's go to apparel. Now, we could go, we already have gloves on, so we have the extra now. So we can go with the vest, right? Or let's do, so we don't want to do, where's our other glasses? No, don't